I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I went to George Williams College in Downers Grove, Illinois. I came out in high school of 1974. I was an All-American basketball player. I played for the Pennsylvania All-Stars, and the United States All-Stars had a guy by the name of Moses Malone on that team. Moses Malone went directly from high school to professional. He went on to have a brilliant career. He played with Philadelphia 76ers, I think the Houston Rockets. I went to shoot a layup, and he was there to block my layup, and I faked him, and he kept rising, and I waited for him to finally come down, and I laid it up. So that's my claim to fame. When I came out of school, I worked for the #2 producer of coal, Consolidation Coal Company. After that, I went to work for the Aluminum Company of America, called Alcoa. After that, I went to work for a printing company because that was really my background, printing. I did that for 32 years until I was injured. While operating a press, I was taking samples out. We were cutting them and putting them on a board to make sure you had your color consistency. The area that I worked in extended past the platform that we had there, and as I was trying to take one to the board, I lost my balance and I fell. And I broke my thumb on my left hand, and it's never been the same, and I was not able to do that work anymore. I had 2 surgeries on my left thumb, and I currently have what they say 40% good in my left hand, 60% bad. So because of my work history, I was able to get a Social Security disability. It was really less money than I was making, but it was good enough. I worked at Wake Forest part-time because of I was only allowed to make so much money. I got this in 2002, and then in 2013, December, Social Security decided that I was able to go back to work. They sent me to 2 doctors that gave favorable reports to them, and I lost that income. So from January 2014 until August of 2014, I had very, very, very limited income. I went from $2,200 a month to $800 a month, and I had no way to pay my bills. I lost my home, I lost my car. I still got my health, that's important, but that was a very, very sad moment for me. The good part is, I had been working part-time for Wake Forest, and I had been telling my manager at the time what I was going through. So in August, I was able to be hired full-time. So that got me, my benefits back. That got me a decent, wage. When I first started, my first 2 months, I worked a lot of overtime. So I was able to try to get back on track. I mean, I'm way, way off track. I don't know if I'll ever be where I was, but I'm not struggling, and I'm not dealing with homelessness or anything like that. By coming here full-time, that afforded me, to get back on the right track, because I was falling fast. I never thought at this time in my life that everything that I ever worked for, I would lose just like that. Whatever was going on, I survived. I didn't think that I would, because I was, believe me, when you have $800 and you got $2,000 in bills, who gets paid? How do I eat? How do I keep a roof over my head? How do I put food in my stomach? So those were the things I had to face, but I can honestly sit here and say that I survived. The work here is not hard work. I'm not, it doesn't bother my head. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to change anything. But my best attribute to Wake Forest is my personality, my friendliness, my openness, my happiness. When I come in the morning and I see you guys in the lobby and I know you've been studying, I know you got these tests and everything else, the only thing I can do is try to put a smile on your face so you don't think it's so bad. Because I've been where you are, and I do know. Some things have a shiny lining at the end.